introduction. Today, we're T-Mole or Talon. We are going to be playing our season with our team that we made. We're just going to be playing a game. It's going to mute my mic for a few minutes, but I'm going to get the game going. So I'll be right back soon. Talon and I will be altering. This took us 3 days to make, so like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Now they are 1-0 against the Milwaukee Brewers. So hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next one. And hope you guys enjoy. I'll be back soon. Alright, I am back. So we are playing, Tyler Kosha is playing against Zach Davies, Milwaukee. So, here we go. Play full. Do you want to play our road uniforms, or do you want to go, like, alternate one? Let's do alternate one. At Milwaukee Brewers. Retractable roof, clear skies. Sounds good. We're pitching Tyler today. Is that our lineup? Yes. Do you want to change it a bit? Want to change it any? Alright, we're keeping our lineup. Sean, though, two homers last game. Josh had 2, correct?
Yeah.
We are pounding the ball. So we're batting first.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the
Welcome to the stream.
Zach Davies, a
Here's
Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA
He's
last
99
year,
speed,
a little
bro.
under 4, but
Gone.
Meanwhile,
Steve
now
Wiz,
this is
first
hit
pitch
well
of the
down
game.
that right field line.
Home run to third deck.
On for a home run.
Dude, that was a third deck homer. You gotta see
So
the
that's
replay.
his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say
Steve
it's a
just hit a
moment
homer,
he'll
bro.
never forget.
Well, there's no
That's so
doubt
cool.
about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off
Isn't
of
that
and
sick?
what stadium he was
There's
playing
my
in.
dad.
He'll remember it all. Heck,
Coach.
he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully
I'm
he
just
can get the
watching
ball
the
back so
replay, 'cause this
that
was
can go in his
bomb.
trophy case forever.
It was way out. Like, he knew. It was gone. It was third deck, right by the foul post. Way gone. Oh no. Well, it would have been just a little bit longer. That was a pretty long home run for Steve Wiz, first pitch of the game. Now who's up? Craig Sight.
In the second spot tonight.
Standing in now, number 15. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into
Craig
foul
swing so
territory.
slow?
And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
His
well,
swing
you're
is so
excited that
slow.
the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger.
Oh,
You
there's
go
a nice
out there in
bomb.
game 2,
Ball
and you
boy
try
caught
to
it.
knock off that first home win.
On Colorado.
The next 0-2.
Or Exton, I should say.
Slow roller back to the mound.
If he makes
Throw on to
that.
first, so a good comeback
That'd
there
be
as he gets
funny.
the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's
First
my boy
baseman.
Talon, T-Mole
Coming to the
here.
plate now, number 14. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Drilled on the ground
Good
to short.
smack.
Throw gets him, 2
We'll beat
down.
him.
Batting fourth.
All right, come on, Josh. 2
So
homers
striding
last
in,
game.
Josh Cohen. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. High fly ball
Oh,
out to
that's
straightaway
right.
center. Broxton's under it,
That's 3 outs right there.
and that's the 3rd out.
So I'm doing the pitching.
But another
Yeah,
look here
that
at the
home run
solo
was
shot
nice by
leading off
Steve
the ball
Wiz.
game. Home half of the first.
Pretty long one, 429.
Number 2,
Here's my
a
boy
Pennsylvania-born lefty gets the ball to start here. Harold, what do you got?
Leading
Well,
off
our
for the
starting
Brewers.
pitcher today is making his major league
shortstop.
debut. You can only
not
imagine
talking
the
much.
anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to
Tired?
see Kenny calm those nerves Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And
first
with
major league
strike 3
strikeout
recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, 2 down now. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Chopped weakly to the left. Cohen takes it in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Gone in order of the Brewers. They still trail 1-0.
We'll tune you guys into the game. I'll be back shortly.
Hey guys.
Now with the plate, number 12.
Now we got a big chase to 0.
Started right here.
That sleeve on his right arm actually is the type of sleeve that he wears. So we just kind of lucked out when making that.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Chase in real life has actually been smashing the ball pretty well. It's like,
the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly.
That's not really happening in this game, but
one gone here to start the second.
In real life, he's been hitting the ball pretty well.
Defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
James Bennett up now.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
To the right fielder that
and he's
drops
got himself a base hit.
in for a base hit.
That was me, though.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
The other batters.
Chase grounded out to the shortstop. Now we got Ian.
Stepping in now, Ian Gordon. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's on the move. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. It was an 0-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Domingo
the pitch.
Santana.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound. And so far, he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Goodbye.
But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. When
Travis Shaw, a.k.a. outnumbered 2.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going.
You got one comment.
Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
I want to check it quickly. I'm checking the comments. I think it's Josh. Ty has a knuckle. Yes.
Batting 6. Center fielder, Keon.
Well, we didn't feel like putting a knuckleball in the game. Plus, if he has a knuckleball and he really cares, he can tell us that.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. We'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
What?
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 14 in foul ground. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains
time for some
1-0.
hits. The hooks, boyo. The hooks.
Settling in
come on,
now,
Sean. 2
number
homers in the last
16.
game.
In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Another homer for Sean.
A solo
Man, he's
shot
bombing
here
this
to
guy
left.
already.
Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting 9th.
Into the box,
right,
Nick
Nick.
Knowles, as it's on the
Sean
ground
hit another
for the
homer,
hole.
though.
And that's through for a hit.
Legend
So the
himself.
9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and
lead
that
off.
brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Well, that fastball's
Steve.
coming high and hot. He's able to fight it off and got the base hit.
3.
Into the box now, Steve Wiz. Now
Please
a
go
swing
out.
and
Please
a
go
fly
out.
ball.
Please go out.
On the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think
Make sure
twice
this
about
is
trying to move up.
Now batting, number 15.
All right, 1 out. Come on, Craig.
Digging into
Come on, you gotta hit a
again.
homer like Sean,
Number
bro.
15. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Steal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana
no,
is
9.
there. He's got it in there.
Guys, gonna check. No.
There are 2 down now.
All right, Talon. It's your
Stepping
turn.
in
2
and
run
ready
homer
for
right now.
another shot. Number 14. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back
Come on,
in
Nick.
there.
Careful. Steven. Let's see what we can do, Talon.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side
I
is
know, but I stole
retired.
him in case there's a double play, but there's 32 outs.
Rockies strike for 1,
So
and it
Sean
comes
with
on
a
this solo home
bomb
run.
right to
We
left
played
field.
2.5. It's now 2-0 Colorado.
2-0. Both of the scores were home runs.
At the plate, Scooter
Now
Jeanette.
time for some
7, 8, and 9 to
sliders.
start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down.
Ooh,
We'll see if the
get out.
bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little
Change up
restless, so
low.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
What do you want? 4 seam up here? Sounds good.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Oh, that was on
And
the
here's a
line.
fastball on
Throw this
0-2,
low
but it
curve.
misses.
Let's swing it
1
back.
and 2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Kind of.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
A little curve again, I think.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now
fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not going to see this coming.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Here we go.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Susak. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
So I'm going to do it when it gets the biggest, because it means it's just going to be a wild pitch that he's going to swing this.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Cohen comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Josh Cohen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Josh Cohen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness.
Sorry about that one, Josh.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Yeah, he was out. Good challenge, though.
Very close play.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the Rockies are challenging the previous play.
In now, James Bennett. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Ian Gordon.
Ready for another chance? Ian Gordon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule out a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
That was a smash right to shortstop. He couldn't get through. Oh, who's up next? Oh, Sean. We're on overtime. Let's do it.
No.
Stepping in now, number 16. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Why you would. That doesn't. No.
Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Lifted in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead.
Our actual team? No, it's good.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jonathan PR.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
That's a great idea.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, we got 2 people. Welcome.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike. Now, man, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Passing
they
over
certainly
the
know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand
wow, he's
new
here for the Brewers, and they're getting
Don't
roasted.
Go anywhere. More.
They just got 3.
Ready once again.
500 average for Steve Wiz.
He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
What we have. So at bat, Steve. I'm really excited for the next few games because we've used Ty and we've used Gene. So I'm excited to use Sam, Wyatt, and Will. Especially Will because he might not be our best pitcher, but he's going to be a lot of fun because he's a redhead.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton
have to hope a few of our pitchers
can get there to make the play for route number 2.
Talon, come on.
So striding forward now, here. Number 14. No hits in
2 comments. I'm going to quickly look at the comment. Few comments. That's not how you spell Steve's last name. Yes, it is. Bull.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
It's not with a Z. I know that for a fact.
Towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
We had the lineup.
Shaw has it.
We read it before we made the thing.
And the side is retired.
Before we made our squad.
Go the Rockies on him. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bump,
I liked pitching Gene
for
last
the
game
big
too. That
ball,
was fun.
they get something going, but they got to start with
Gene's
getting somebody
always
on
a fun
base. This
character
offense needs a
Same with Sean. Sean's like not amazing on our team, but he's so much fun to use. See, he can bomb the ball. He's not a contact hitter, but he seems to be powering through every at bat.
Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going
Sorry,
up
I
in
would
the
listen
zone.
to
I wonder
Nick,
if he stays there the whole
but
time.
I know just
Usually you'll
as
see
good
that
here.
with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
So no one's watching the first 3 comments?
It says that sometimes, so don't worry about it.
Doesn't even make
Few comments. No, there's no I.
sense. Right.
No, I know there isn't. That'd be Niuski.
Runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Polish, I know.
And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can throw.
It didn't even give me a chance to catch it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Come on, let's get the out. There we go.
So double digits.
So no hits. We probably have a lot of strikeouts. So I'll look at it
10
later,
strikeouts for him thus far. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Very speedy.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Especially against my slider here.
Now here's the
See
pitch.
if we can hit that.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Breaks
this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, very speedy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
So the curve.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down.
All right, so it's supposed to be handed over to Talon, so I am going to pause it. Mute my mic for 1 moment.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Cohen. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Josh, it turns out that we were both big.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 12.
This with an E, not a U.
Ready for another chance. Number 12. 0 for 2 on his line
I
thus
haven't
far.
seen Chase that again, honestly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Both at bats.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. Aguilar just to the right of the mound. 2 gone.
Could have been able to drop
Up next
that
for Colorado. Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. James Bennett. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, I can't believe that just happened. I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way. I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
He's being too cocky. Ian will hit me and steal me actually.
Standing in now, Ian Gordon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. Fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Hold the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
4, right?
So who's your favorite pitcher so far?
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Throw down to first, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
I started running out of him.
The last time I did that, I hurt Steve's foot. Hit it real hard with the fidget spinner pitch.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Chuck it as hard as you can. Get more power from the spin. So I pounded his leg with it.
And the pitch.
Still play the game. Still pitch.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Savage.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started,
they're putting in a new pitcher.
Game summary through the first 6
and we have Sean, the best hitter.
Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Shot toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Digging in once again, Nick Bowles, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Steve Wiz will stand in again as they're back in the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run.
All right, here we go. The Exton Grizzlies. Steve Wisniewski lead off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
All right.
Rockies are down
We need Tyler to throw some more strikes.
3-0. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Jonathan Villar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to miss the break.
15 strikeouts.
He found 6 balls.
Ball there. Jonathan Villar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Switch off it.
Now here's the pitch. Hernan Perez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball.
57
He's behind
strikes.
in the count 0-2.
Gene pitched 95 in 9 innings, and he almost had 100.
Reached for and popped into the air.
Steve.
Back behind
Steve,
second.
that's you.
Wiz ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
All right, here we go with the hitting.
On in order of the Brewers. They trail it here 3-0.
Here you go.
Mike.
Leading off the inning, number 15, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
99s everywhere. So for 3 though. See, for some reason Craig's swing is just so slow. I don't understand why.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Josh.
Now batting, number 14.
Yep.
Ready once again, number 14. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. That's lined
nice crack
into
to left field.
He left that one up.
Probably
it's
only
a base hit.
Probably only 1. Then Josh might hit you in.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Josh Cohen.
Into the box now, Josh Cohen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Villar, and there are 2 away now.
Come on, let's do this.
So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look
Chasing
at our
the sleeve, bro. Chasing the
big
sleeve.
number. No hits for the home team through 7.
Come on, Chase.
Hit sharply on the ground.
No, that's double play.
Fields it cleanly.
That doesn't matter.
It's
2
second
outs.
for the force out, and the side is retired. Go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0.
Yeah, we beat them really hard last game. Our pitching is definitely better this game, just because their hitting isn't as good. But our hitting, I don't know, we just had a lot of homers last game. A lot of people getting on base as well. A lot of strikeouts for us this game.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ground outs. We gotta pound the ball hard.
Was he ever fooled on that pitch? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, so if anyone's wondering, this is game 2 of our 162-game season. We might sim a few of the games. I'm hoping I'll be able to stream every single game, but that will get tedious eventually. So you guys know, I might want to go halfway through the season or something. Hopefully we win the championship, though.
But instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Coach.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often.
So we're leading the Milwaukee series 1-0. After this game, it's either 1-1 or 2-0.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
We're approaching the 9th inning. So we're going to hopefully throw some shutout pitching and hit some bombs to the outfield.
You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Throwing some balls now.
Trying to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well,
if Tyler gets, Kosha gets 3 more strikeouts, then he has he tied the record. And there's 2 outs in this, so he has to get every strikeout, every out from now on has to be a strikeout.
Down to their final 4 outs here.
For him to beat the record, which is 20 strikeouts in a game, he has to strike out every batter for the rest of the game. Which kind of stinks because there might be a few ground outs. I might just let them go so we can strike them out.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
So we're trying to throw a no-hitter and try to beat the record for most strikeouts.
Struck him out.
We have no hit. They have no hits either.
Strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for
Milwaukee.
Here we go. They trail in this one, 3-0.
Yep. So right now Tyler is throwing a perfect game. Oh, there's me. 2 singles.
James
6.25 average.
Things off here in inning number 9.
James Bennett.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
He's got it.
Broxton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder number 9.
All right,
stepping into the box, Ian Gordon. He has
no prior
history against this pitcher. Fly ball out to straightaway right
bombed
field.
One, but
moving
to the wrong spot.
Santana, 2 down.
2 down already. Wow. And then I think it's Nick.
Number 16.
No, Sean.
Again, and before he takes his cuts here,
Sean just been hitting dingers.
To the 3rd inning.
There's this dinger today to left field.
But it definitely helped get this offense going.
He had some good hits. Put us ahead there. All right, so let's bomb one, Sean.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Scorched to 3rd.
Ooh.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
All right, so now we have Nick and then Top. So I'm hoping Nick gets on, so then Steve might be able to hit them in. If not, Craig will be there. Craig has not been hitting well. I don't know why. He's kind of overpowered, but just hasn't hit it very hard. I'm not going to steal any steals here.
Into the box.
See, I didn't put any aggressiveness on him.
Go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I didn't think I would steal him, so I just
2 out with the man at first.
In that. Assumed he was going to bomb a few to the outfield.
Line to the right side.
No.
Santana will get
all right,
there,
so we need to get 3 more strikes.
With 2 strikeouts tied the record.
Standing in.
Yeah, we have
Scooter Jeanette. He starts
3
off
will
the
have a
inning
perfect
against the guy
game.
who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging.
That was fair ball. That would have been over.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right
this is
side as the count
scary.
moves to 0-2 now.
Low changeup, come on, that's always savagery.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
So we have to get the next 2 to beat the record.
Riding in, Jesus Aguilar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air.
They're fouling. It's just getting on my nerves.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's getting to me.
Now the 0-2
Come on, inside slider.
For an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Man, he is
ties the record.
This
is Susak.
That's 5 straight punch-outs.
Come on.
I love it, but I think he might want to get his
While the Brewers
defense
people are still
involved at
cheering.
some point so they don't fall asleep.
Andrew Susak.
We'll change up. Let's just do that
behind
again.
0-1. That's over,
Okay.
but low.
Right,
It's a ball
he
and
didn't
a
go for it
strike.
that time. Now it's still a high curve.
No.
Low curve.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Change.
And that's swung on and
This
missed.
could be the
So
last
Brewers
pitch.
are down to their final strike now.
I like how he's
seam
mixing
right
up the
to the corner.
fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Be it.
Swing and a miss.
Yes!
He's done it. A perfect
He
game.
broke the record.
Yeah, you've heard when
And the perfect game. No hitter.
Well, it was
No
raining
errors.
dominance out here in this one.
Woohoo!
27
That's a game to go in the
up,
history books.
27 down, and he barely broke
I like how
the
some of those
sweat
people
half the
aren't
time.
even on our team.
That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports.
I saw
and I'm
Wyatt.
just excited I was here to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our
21
top player in the
strikeouts.
game. I'd
No
say
hits
anytime
allowed.
you
No
throw a
runs. No
perfect
earned
game,
runs.
you'd be a pretty
No
strong
walks.
candidate.
No home
Hey, his
runs.
stuff was
And they had Ryan
electric here
Braun,
in this
who
one, so
came
there's
on one,
no
but-
doubt in my mind he's deserving.
Innings pitched,
Look at all
all
the
9.
strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's
Sean,
not
oh, look
easy
at our
to do. So
stats are
he
pretty
was
good.
great
Look at everyone on this
today.
side. 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3.
3 runs on 10 hits.
Strikeout, 2 strikeouts, 2
No errors.
strikeouts, 2
Left
strikeouts.
7 men
On our side, 4 for 4, home run, double, 2
For the
RBI,
Brewers,
1 run.
No runs.
Wiz, 1 for
no
4,
hits.
home run, RBI,
1
run.
error. They
Me,
left
2 for
no
4,
runners
run.
on base.
Talon, 1 for 4. So let's watch the highlight reel real quick. Me and
2
my mic
hours
so I
and
don't go over it.
35 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Josh with his big nose. So there we go. Player of the game was obviously Tyler. Pitched a no-hitter, the most strikeouts in a game, and yeah. So you didn't know, 9 innings, 3 strikeouts per inning. That means that you have to get 27 to have a perfect strikeout game. So 6 were base hits that the fielders were able to field. So we're going to exit the post game, and we are going to continue with the next game. MVP, man. Chris Davis. All right, so we won 3-0. Not as big of a win, but we 17 strikeouts for Gene. Both 1-0. Now we're pitching Sam and Wyatt, and Will start us off against the Dodgers. So let's go to the next game. We lead the series 2-0. Oh, we're second. All right. Clear skies open today. So we're pitching Sam. That is our lineup. Sean, wow, you bomb the ball. You bomb it. All right, buddy. There's our boy Sam.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next.
So I guess we are the home team today.
Taylor Youngman, a right-hander from the state
Steve's
of Texas,
start
is
us
the
out
man
again.
on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still
last time
in?
he had a
ERA
homer
over
right off
5
the
last
start.
season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side.
There we go,
and
Steve. Make it one. Make it one.
Into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
All right, come on, Craig.
Digging in now, number 15 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
So we're going to see if Steve can steal right here. So I'm going to take the pitch.
Pitch is a cold strike. The
Safe.
Is there.
No,
and he's
it's
trying
safe.
to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Safe though. Oh, I can't even. Can I challenge it?
Play ball.
All right, never mind.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul
He
territory.
made that, but
and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right
Just
there. 2-strike
kept
fastball
him out
out of the
second
zone.
again.
See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
come on, Craig.
Another 0-2 coming. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes
Home run,
one.
Craig.
See ya
He got
later.
thrown out
Over
at
the
second
wall,
though. He would have
home
been
run.
2-run homer here.
And good for him. Number 15
job, Craig.
has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure
Good
he's
job,
happy
Craig.
to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed
Time
about
for
playing this
Talon.
game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying
Over his
that
head.
at bat over and over
Nice try,
his head.
Talon.
And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents,
Josh,
his
your
buddies.
turn.
Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Number 8 gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
Sam.
What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches?
And Steve tried to steal second again.
Maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager.
A lot of good pitches
he loves
here.
how they compete.
I actually think Sam might be the most fun. He's got the biggest variety of different pitches.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Standing
let's throw a nice Vulcan change.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 out, nobody on.
All right, what do you want us to throw? Knuckle right to your glove.
Hit on the ground toward the left.
Steve couldn't get to it.
He's
not going to throw a no-hitter, but nice try.
Well, there's a base hit on a knuckleball at your knees. That is such a tough thing to do because when the ball's down low, they move different ways. It looks like a slider. Sometimes it'll dip like a split ball.
So yeah, the first two are definitely our best pitchers.
You just don't know what angle or plane that ball's going to end up on.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here.
It's Ryan. Okay, so we got to pitch something slower. No, we got to do the low slider here.
Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
All right, you want a 4-seam right here. Okay, buddy. If he gets a 2-run homer here, I'm not going to be happy with you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Here we go. He wants a slider in the bottom corner. Goodness.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first.
Yeah, Sam was never a standout pitcher on our team, but he was fun. Just came to the occasion and played pitcher for us.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger.
Got
it's
him.
a called strike 3 for out number 2.
First.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
87 steal.
Cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Didn't
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hulking change
There's a
right
knee-high
in the zone.
pitch that catches the zone.
That's a pretty good pitch there. 4-seam. He kind of throws a curve 4-seam. You'll see what I mean in a sec.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
All right, let's do a low Vulcan like I did earlier. He went for that. I mean, he didn't go for it.
Hard hit at third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
All right, and the rope over to town.
Milwaukee leaves 1.
He is going to bomb some balls now with Chase.
At the plate.
He doesn't have a sleeve on because of
comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 12.
Little chopper back to the mound.
Oh, he can make it.
He can make it cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here I am. 1 home run, bro.
James Bennett, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. hit sharply on the ground. Nice. Go and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I thought I might be able to make that, but I realized I only have 64
That's what
speed.
you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count.
When you think you're fast, but you know you're not.
Right back up the middle. Great execution.
That was a good hit. All right, come on, Ian.
Stepping in now, Ian Gordon, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
He usually throws low changeups. So keep
the 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Oh, I'm not scared. Come on, throw it. You won't.
Runners on first with one down.
Oh wow, it's 1 o'clock.
Wednesday, and he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is
people that just say go Brewers. There's a little slowdown at second. That's funny. What's the
so a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for it, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Texas. That's a nice homer. All right, now Sean. There's a little aim.
Into the box now, number 16. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gets up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Yeah, Sean's just been smashing the ball. So he could have been MVP if our pitchers weren't so incredible.
Into the box, Nick Bowles, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Soft liner out toward left center.
Oh,
in there, a base hit.
Nah, he's not going third.
Long throw to third.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off.
There you go, Steve.
It over the middle infielder's head.
Standing in now, Steve Wiz, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Right here. Oh, Craig hit him already.
In now, number 15, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Grand slam here, Craig.
He launched
one
over the wall back in the opening frame.
So if you don't hit it, then Talon might, or Josh might.
Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short.
Perfect.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. He got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Time for the 3-run homers.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the box now, Josh Cohen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners breaking for the plate. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Don't steal, Craig. Steal you.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Right, because we have him on extreme pull.
Line towards center field.
Don't catch it, don't catch it.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Wow. Wait, who's on first?
2 out here and a runner at second.
You were.
That's done a really good job.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, cold chase, but we connected.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up. A lot of hits in the middle.
Chase Anderson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Anderson.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning.
Right in the gap.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Ian.
He already hit the same too.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
You get your pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs
Josh,
back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club.
Pitchers
You'll see guys moving all
beginning
over
pitchers are really good. Ending pitchers aren't going to be as good.
Is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken
you at first.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Pitchers, but we don't
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Except for one, but he might be our other DH.
The next 0-2.
Eventually.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
But because when Will can't fully pull through.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
Screwball, got him.
Screwball, and the side is retired.
All right. Time for me to go ham with Sean.
Ready for another chance? Number 16. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Sean, it's time to go ham.
Hit hard back up
with
the middle.
Hammies, bro.
And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, they were looking for it, and boom, base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Nick Foles will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
A tag for 1 on to first, and they get them both.
What are you doing?
The batter, shortstop.
They're just walking around.
Steve digging in and looking for more. Steve.
So this is our player, Josh, with the big miss.
Singles to his credit thus far.
Josh, we got
into
Steve
the windup and the pitch.
You had an insane
and he'll just
catch.
Get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
You were going over towards the third base dugout. And you like
pretty much.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
In an exhibition game, there's just
stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Probably not going to be very high quality though. For some reason the videos you take.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that
time.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Thought it was a change. Oh, yeah, it's a Vulcan changeup technically. But
now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy.
He wants a 4-seam.
Jet Bandy.
Yo!
What?
Bucko.
It's me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm so used to being with you. Josh, get on the live stream.
In there, 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. To his left. Cohen. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Jonathan VR.
Striding in once again, Jonathan VR. And
That's
Dan,
so
it seems
cringe.
like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his arm before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And
no,
safe
he was
at first
out.
on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
He knows he was out. This happens with Steve all the time, though. Like, he's way out, and I'm just like, nope.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2
out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He will be way out here. Yeah.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
There you go.
Brewers strand 1. They're on the short.
4th inning.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
You want to make a pitcher version of yourself? Make yourself a relief pitcher. We'll probably never need, except for when Will pitches. Frank Ryan.
First in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 14. His
you're
lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone.
The closest they had to Talon's name was Taylor Moore. Not Talon Moore.
He's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
Not
everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Stay on. No, you're not getting 2. Only person that might get 2 on that is Steve with his 99 speed.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Cohen. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
All right, swing. Park swing.
Has a look now.
Gotta do it early.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Do your practice swing.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do
you
with that
do it
pitch
early.
that's in tight.
High fly ball out to
Tag
straightaway
up,
center.
Go.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
All right, Chase.
Number 12.
Ready once again. Number 12. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Travel much?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired.
I would have been like triggered. That's Ryan Braun, isn't it?
Leading off for the Brewers here in the fourth.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan Braun
takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Bennett is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Throw a screw.
1 and 2.
If you
here
don't
it
do
comes.
that, throw a screw. Bottom.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Screwballs is number 1.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Too low, 1-0.
Screwball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bennett posts under it. And that ends the inning.
There we go.
Gone in order of the Brewers.
And I'm the leadoff too. And then if Ian and I get on base, then we'll have Sean to hit us home.
Hits, both singles to this
Or Ian to hit me if I get on base.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Look at straight though. Probably it's right on the line.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Swing and a line drive.
Oh, I crushed that ball too.
This'll be foul.
Not like Josh does here, but that was definitely smashed.
Here comes another 0-2.
Dude, some guy cracked his bat on a changeup. I was so sad.
And the 5th inning will
When
start
Ty's
with a
changeups
ground out, 1 away.
Last game we were
Now at the plate, Ian Gordon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
All right, here we go.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff. Because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher.
All right, now we got Sean.
Trust me, I know.
909 average.
Again, number 16. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Stealing him.
Runner goes for second. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He'll try it again from first. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
He's running towards second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Oh, you just do this and whatever one wants to. To left or right. No,
3-run home run down the line and right. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Good bat. And then you have Steve.
Standing in now, Steve.
I want him to get a single.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Number 15 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santana has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The relay. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Sam's got some really tough pitches.
That's by him for strike
His
one.
number 1 pitch is a screwball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Next batter,
and
I
this is
just
going to wind up
really
a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there.
See what happens.
Fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Or knuckle.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
At someone's face.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Straight in the back. Bye.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
No, I mean, like, he was falling on the ground.
He wanted to get out of the way.
Okay. I just wanted to throw him out. Throw him out. Throw.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing.
Knew it was coming.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Probably send it in the air.
Gordon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
You're welcome. I gave you a free base. You should be happy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jet Bandy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Fire.
Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail in this one 11-0.
Milwaukee leads 1? What are you talking about?
Digging in and looking for more.
Right.
Number 14 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike one.
Wait, can you do that?
Now here's the pitch.
Do better than that.
Line drive
smashed
to left.
it.
Braun is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ready for another chance? Josh Cohen. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. This is line to left. Braun has got to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He's balanced. Oh wait, no.
We put him on ultimate drag.
Drag, you mean
extreme pull. Yes, I call it ultimate drag. Extreme pull. And now we have Chase. Just gonna hit.
Stepping in now, number 12. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
I think we got Chase, so right here.
To short, hit hard. VR loves it.
Please stay out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies.
Top of the order.
Striding in once again, Jonathan VR. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
What you say?
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Left fielder number 8.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready for another shot now. James Bennett. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Gordon.
Into the box, Ian Gordon, as he grounds one briskly to short and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit.
Sean is up.
Down, and he just scooped it out.
I feel like I just might up all of Sean's hitting stats because he doesn't play the field.
Standing in now, number 16, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
I don't really have much contact on
him. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
A lot of power on him.
There he goes. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Bases are loaded with Nick up, I guess?
Wonder why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
In now, Nick Bowles. Shaw has it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Into the box now, Steve Wiz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, number 15. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
All right, I am going to mute my mic for a little bit. You will still have gameplay by Talon till the end of the 8th inning. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be back at the beginning of the 9th.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, they have just not pitched. One time you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Scooter Jeanette.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
For Colorado. First baseman, number 14.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton's on his horse. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready now, Josh Cohen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Here's VR out there at shortstop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side digging in to try it again. Jesus Aguilar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jonathan VR. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wiz ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch. Gone in order of the Brewers. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Carlos Torres comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Center fielder number 9, Ian.
Stepping into the box, Ian Gordon. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Hit in the air to right field. Santana is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 16.
Standing in, number 16. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the move again from first. This is lifted out to left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in, Nick Foles. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding in, Hernan Perez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bennett on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning to the 9th.
So I'm back.
Totally dominant in this one.
The game played for a little bit longer than I expected.
The convincing
quick
final
3-pitch
score.
inning in the
Colorado
9th,
cash in with 21 hits en route to victory.
Number
8
I didn't think the
earns
8th
his
inning would go
first
that
win
quickly.
of the season.
But I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Taylor Youngman was
I'm
slapped
just
with
going
8
to
earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac,
do the highlights and then I'll end it.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.
Alright, so I'm back. So Ian was 3 for 5 home run, 2 RBI, 3 run. Craig was 2 for 5 home run, 3 RBI, 2 run. Nick was 2 for 5 home run, 4 RBI, 2 run. And then Talon was 2 for 5 RBI run. So Talon has pretty much always been in the Colorado best players. And so far, every game, the pitcher was the player of the game. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game.
Ow, that hurt.
Alright, so we're going to exit post-game. So Sam's got the win. I think next game we're playing the Dodgers, and we will be pitching Wyatt Lair. I think tonight we're going to come back at you guys with another stream. Again, like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Check out my website, enderuser63.weebly.com, and my Twitter, enderuser63. Leave comments of what you want me to do, and if you guys want me to up a few stats on certain people or anything. Oh, we still play Milwaukee. Oh, Will starts the series. Okay, so we're leading the series 3-0. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did enjoy making it for you. Talon had a really nice, good time playing with you guys and playing this with me. So I'll see you guys in the next one.